New Symphony here today from American Cruise Lines. We've got Captain Harrigan and Frank Lipsch from American Cruise Lines here as well. I think one of the neat things about today is that we've got a good reflection of the old and the new here. And we fit both boats into our harbor or levee this afternoon, which I think is just phenomenal. I do have a proclamation to read. The City of Winona, Minnesota Proclamation. Whereas American Cruise Lines proudly announces that American Symphony, the newest riverboat on the Mississippi, begins cruising on the upper river for the first time this week and arrives in Winona, Minnesota on Wednesday, September 28th. Whereas the American Symphony was christened in Natchez, Mississippi on August 30th, 2022, and is currently sailing on the company's longer river cruise itinerary, the 22-day complete Mississippi River Cruise from New Orleans, Louisiana to St. Paul, Minnesota. Whereas the company's river cruises regularly visit upper Mississippi ports and towns an average of 28 times each per season. Visits in the region continue to increase as American's fleet consistently expands every year, adding capacity and itineraries along the upper river. Now, therefore, I, Mayor Scott Sherman, hereby proclaim September 28, 2022 as American Symphony Riverboat Day in the city of Winona, Minnesota. In witness whereof, I hereunto set my hand and cause the seal of the city of Winona to be affixed this 28th day of September, 2022.
Thank you, Your Honor. It's great to see you again. We get to hear quite a few times, and it's great to call you not only a good partner, but a good friend as well. So thank you. This is Captain Robert Harrigan, our captain of the American Symphony. This is, as was mentioned, this is one of 28 visits this year of our various riverboats. We have 16 riverboats in the United States, 34 states, and we'll follow this up. We'll do this again next year at about this time when we bring the newest one of our ships on, just like this, the American Serenade. We're building 4 new ships a year for the next 4 years. This type, 1 a year. Then we're building new twin-hulled catamaran style, handle about 50 to 60 people in smaller ports in the Northeast and along the East Coast. So a lot of things happening. We're growing very rapidly. More itineraries, but many more people. So we're delighted to have. We can't do it without Winona. We've got to have a place. It's not just riding up and down the river. It's visiting wonderful cities like this that makes this really special. And our people and our guests are looking forward. And they're literally from not only all over the United States, but literally from different places around the world. You wouldn't believe how many different people from all over are here today. So we're excited to do that. With that, I want to quickly introduce Captain Harrigan. He's going to say a few words, and then I think we have some presentations and ribbon cutting and some other things to do as well. Captain.
Yeah, on behalf of myself and the whole crew of the Symphony, we thank you for the warm welcome, Mayor, and the entire community. Thank you for the warm welcome. We do really appreciate it, and it is the communities that we visit that make our cruises unique and really make them enjoyable. Like Frank said, it's not just about cruising the river; it's about stopping along the way and seeing parts of the country that you wouldn't otherwise see. So thank you again. We appreciate it, and we can.
And again, thank you very much. You can see these people are excited to see Winona, so they're ready to go. I'm going to turn this back over to Mayor Sherman, and he's going to make a few presentations.
Captain Harrigan, I'm going to give you a copy of the proclamation to take on the boat and display if you prefer. Also, we have some historical books from the Winona County Historical Society and Visit Winona. I'd also like to thank the Chamber for being here today for the ribbon cutting. That's unique, and we thank you all for being here. There you go. I was asked to mention this. Visit Winona does have a soda and water available to anyone who would like one.
Courtesy of Coca-Cola.
Courtesy of Coca-Cola.